forgive, you're going down, and one day she will just say,
I'm fed up with you.
yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, yeah, it kind of bases very well.
Mm.
So, one thing, okay, uh, the okay, it's an example. You see, like the way when we watch, what's this? These action movies, or there are those which are bits of, they are like, maybe you might find there are spies in it, there are agents, or there are those assets in the country. Maybe it's a relationship. There's a man and a woman, and they're both assets in the community or the country.
Mm.
So no longer how many times they are asked something. Do you work for the government? Do you do something? They usually have answers to that. They like, it's one way of cheating.
Mm.
Can I say? Or they do that by, they just don't do it deliberately. They do it on purpose because they're trying to, like, uh keeping something in a very private space, because it's not supposed to be interacted by the community, because it's, and let's say it's specifically for restricted personnel, let's say. So they might answer different from the answer that maybe you wanted them to answer, because they are trying to hide something very crucial, unless maybe they are caught red-handed. And also might find they're already trained. Even whenever you catch them red-handed, they'll just have answers. They'll speak something else.
They usually have
They
answers.
have a lot of excuse. Yeah, but it's a bit intellectual excuses, let me say, because they know they have backup, but they also have a huge dose of common sense. That's why they know how to face the questions from the people. So that's all. That's all what I have for now.
So, but we're still concluding cheating is a choice. There's no excuse in it. It's always a choice. So
Yeah.
we're going to our second question. This says, how do you feel about your peers? How do you feel about your peers?
How do I feel about my peers? Mm, I can say I feel uh, in both ways. Let's say in a positive way and in the negative way, because it can be a community or a gathering that you live with random people. So within that community or gathering with the same people, things might be not always the same, because you will live with a lot of different people. There are those who are a bit understanding. There are those which are a bit not understanding the way you want them to. There are those who are a bit choosy. The It's just like the way they are unique. So that's uh let me give you an example. It's a normal thing. You know how, like, we study in classes, there are students that are a bit noisy, there are students that are a bit let's say intellectual, there are those which are funny, there are those which are a bit very,
Social.
yeah, antisocial. So in absence of any of them, let's say it's a normal day in a class or a session. So absence of one of them in the class, it really brings this sense of acknowledge, this class isn't complete with someone's absence. So unless he or she is present, it's more comforting, because you found the class that way. So uh, it's a bit more okay. So taking back to the question, uh, I peers, we know peers are the people you have, like, you're not that you are in, or a bit not that far from the gap of your years that you are living with. So um, I do find them in a positive aspect and also in a negative aspect. There are those now this is a bit more, should I say, like, it's a bit more poking, because answers really matters at the end of the day. So there are those which we live along with them, but he or she isn't the one that I'm supposed to be having. Yeah, because I know one day my shoulder will be very hurtful, and I don't have anyone to hang on with. So the one you maybe you'll be very expecting to help you, she won't, or he won't be there. Yeah. So the peers that I have, actually, the peers that I have they are my friends. I really like them. I really love them, by the way. So for the from the both sides, the positive ones and the negatives, I really need them, but at the same time, I don't really need them because for the point of needing them is that they are a bit of motivation to what I want to do. Because I might decide, let's say, uh, I need someone that I hate seeing every day to give me motivation on doing something that he or she doesn't want me to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys, we're not clicking, then you're not giving motivation.
Yeah, we don't vibe, we don't do anything. There's nothing in common with us. So, and there are those which I really need them. Those are the positive type of peers that I need them. That I need them because I know we'll be doing the same things. Maybe let's say in a scale of 1 to 10, 10 in a scale of 1 to 10 things. Maybe one might be common in a bit, maybe 7 or 8 type out of the 10. So there are those which let's say it's 10 items and you have a lot of peers you live with. So there are those which maybe you'll be sharing only a single thing, and there are those you'll be sharing only, it's not a 10, but it's a number closer to 10. Yeah, so those are the people that you really need. So my peers, for example, many of them are a bit driven by this, should I say, influence. It depends with the motive, the wave it is. It can be positive or and the same thing can be negative. So you must be very mature enough to understand it. So if it's a positive wave, so they let's say they it's okay, let's say they take you somewhere or maybe they convince you to go somewhere and then you don't feel like, it's very okay to say no, just I'll chill here, I don't feel like going. It's very okay, other than saying okay, let's go, then you really feel like you don't want to go because
you just show negativity.
yeah, and
around.
you really try to show negativity because from what I know, people really don't care. At the end of the day, they really don't care because you might be shocked when you might find that there's this peer that might be expect the same things to go on, and it's the exact total opposite that I never expected this coming from this side.
This person.
Yeah, and that happens maybe it might be through faking, let's say. He or she is trying to fake it all the time, the sudden just
Some
to
people are not faking, but he or she maybe is there for a reason. There's a reason.
for a
There's
reason.
just one thing that I need from you, and I get it whenever I'm with you. The rest, I don't care.
Okay. So to avoid that kind of misleading, I don't know if you're supposed to have, is it huge dose of common sense? It should be that too much dose, but just try to have like this
There's
common
a
sense.
dose. As you're saying a dose, it means it shouldn't be too much, shouldn't be less. If it's 2 times 3,
Yeah.
1 times 2,
Yes.
and dose.
Yeah. So just try to just be independent sometimes in decisions. Not that they tell you, let's go somewhere, have fun, or let's go somewhere, and then you know that place you have to use a certain amount of money, or and
use it right.
yeah, it's budgeted actually. It's really okay to say no. I maybe in a positive way say I really don't want to go because I'm not okay in my pockets. I'm short, or maybe I could go, but in a way of gathering with you, I just buy something in a less quantity like the way you have. But it's not always supposed to be that way because at the end of the day, it's not necessary because I don't think if it's there for a reason that will might be, if you don't do it, it won't reduce something in your daily basis. It's only your tuning. So once you tune to your own tone, it's really easy living with peers. No longer how many times there can be a distraction. So unlike there are those who we really need them, and there are those that we really don't want them to exist. Both of them are really necessary, but at the end of the day, you're supposed to focus on yourself. So kujipenda kwanza.
Love yourself first.
Yeah, love yourself
And
first.
I think I think since 2024, Happy New Year, guys. I forgot.
You forgot to say Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
Is it not that rude? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Anyway, as I was saying, I think since 2024, at the end, a lot of people are saying, and a lot of people are motivating, as if you're listening to other podcasts, despite mine, if you're listening to these motivational speakers, I think even me, when it comes to my family, a lot of them are always telling me, if there's a reason they are, but they're always telling me, my best friends, oh, let me think about yourself. Like, you should put yourself first, love
First,
yourself
yeah.
first, think about everything is you first, everything is you first.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you always get hurt, because if you don't put yourself first and you put other people, and you be as a lady, I usually say ladies are the ones that expectations are more higher.
Yeah.
We expect a lot every time.
Yeah.
So as a lady, and you're not putting, imagine you first as a lady, your expectations are always 100, and then you're not putting yourself first, so you're expecting someone who, so
No, it's
it's
totally opposite. Yeah.
you're just going to get hurt. So
Yeah.
put yourself first. It's true. Reason, like when you're doing something, please sit down and reason for yourself. This one is telling me to go out. No, I can't. Something's not. Stop being afraid. Oh, how will they see me? Oh,
People really don't care what you feel
exactly.
because uh, there's a reason that God decided not to give us the insight
Not
of it.
hearing
Yeah,
or
not seeing the
knowing.
future. There's a reason for that because that's where the sentence that humans are imperfect comes from. So it's really okay to say no to something or to avoid something. There is a reason for that. Maybe by you avoiding that thing, you have risked something very crucial. Maybe you might have gone with them, then something happens at the end of the day. Or other than that, maybe you'll use something that you never wanted to.
As
It's
us, I don't know, as Africans, I don't know if whites have this, tunasemaga bora ujue Mungu amekuepushia nini, bora hujaenda mwanangu.
mm,
Mm.
ajali.
A lot can happen.
Yeah, a lot can happen.
So you should
So
learn to say no.
it's helpful because it might be one way God is really trying to speak with you by you saying no. It's uh it's it's not type of uh maybe you are trying to rescue yourself from the ambush, from the, let's say, from the dark side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it helps. So it's supposed to, I don't know, choose, let's say, choose, think about yourself.
You have to reason with your mind.
Yeah, reason.
Like reason with your mind.
Just like reason with your mind. At the end of the day, choose, and just really know that many of the people really don't care about you because it's very few people that will really understand you. So that's where they'll care, because there are those who they just do something for fun. Like on the previous concept that we were talking about cheating, there are those who they have this it's a normal thing to boys, actually, to us men. They say, I'm dating for fun. That you see that you are able to access women as an asset. I can get this, I can get this. So
And if you know you have money, and you know women love, like money is the attraction, you can say, okay, I can have that and that and that, and just having fun.
yeah, it's sometimes it's rude, by the way.
Yeah, like someone doesn't care.
Yeah.
And in the middle of having fun, someone may be sincere to you.
Yeah, I happen to live with people, random people. They might always not say, I have something, I have this, I have this. They might just be very silent. Maybe they are really trying to read you, and they are waiting for this the chosen, maybe let's say an Oprah time. That is it really okay, for instance, I is it really Adrian, the one I'm waiting, the one I'm living with, is he really like this? I never expected it from him. So many people won't talk what they have back because they're trying to really secure the thing for a very precious moment, maybe to someone or sometime. So you were supposed to be like, you're supposed to have a sound mind. So there isn't any other aspect than saying I'm doing something for fun, because from the aspect that you're saying I'm doing it for fun, just let's say like dating. You do date with a bunch of women because you don't care for them, actually. You're just using them as it's no longer assets, it's liabilities, because you'll be really spending your money and resources that you have so as to acquire them. It's not kind of, it's not love, actually. It's
Yeah,
more
that's not
it's
love.
more platonic, actually. You do it for fun. There are no mutual feelings. There is no sense of insight. There's no companion, and I don't think that there is any mutual feelings there. Nothing exists other than like you're just playing with the both of you. But there is when Satan or the devil gets a chance of doing something very wicked, and you might just only say like, oh, I messed up, I did something, and I was too late. You had a chance.
Be having regrets.
Yeah, regrets are in that always positive. So relating to what we were speaking about peers, it's always okay to avoid things by just saying something very say no. It's okay. You're not supposed to be because this is a funny thing. There's this meme, but it's in Swahili. So kila slide ni ya mimi kusoma. There are a bunch of slides, yani kuna slide nyingi 1000 sijui 300. Nataka usome zote hadi biography. Let me take out my breath first. Sio kila karatasi kwenye slide ni ya mimi kusoma. Kwa sababu unaweza mtihani unaweza kutoka kwenye sehemu ndogo. Yani like a 0.5.
Sasa like my physiology, I'm having 400 and something slides, nisome zote 80 zote. Sitoweza.
Hapana.
Mimi siwezi, mimi
mwenyewe ni uvivu.
Hamna cha uvivu. Mimi sio kwamba ni uvivu kwa sababu mimi ninasoma. Wakati nasoma nasema hii hapana, naenda nyingine. Nasoma. Kwa nini nikaja nikwambia mimi nimesoma 300. Ile ya 100 mimi sijasoma. Zile 100 zilizobaki nimezikaushia like whatever happens, we just use logic knowledge. Sio kama sijaweka uvivu kwa sababu nimezisoma 300 zote. Kwa hiyo nikiamua kumaliza zile 100 ningemaliza, lakini hizi hapana. Tumwachie tu Mungu na malaika wake.
Kwa hiyo mwisho wa siku sio kila kitu kinachoweka duniani ni cha maana wewe kukipitia. So lazima uende party zote. So lazima navyoishi na watu wananiambiaga wewe Adrian, wewe si mzuraji, sio umeenda wapo, umeenda hapa. Wewe wakishua sana. Wewe hujui hichi kitu. I just say I don't know. Yani I'm being frank. Okay, ukiachana na ile kuwa sarcastic unakuwa mnafiki. Unasema mimi kweli sijui. Sasa kwa sababu ameishi na yeye sana, anaweza kana anajua unatania. Kwa unasema kweli mimi sijui. Wewe unatania mwanangu. Hujui kweli? Sijui. Ndio maana nimejishusha, nimejibu kuambia sijui. Kwa atakwambia baki na maana fulani hivi na hivi. Kwa mara nyingine niseme ni salama kujishusha kwa sababu
kuna sometimes unasema salama, sometimes
kwa sababu uwezi jua ukiwa unafanya vile unaweza kaa unafungulia a chance to something, maybe like a door to open kuelewa kitu fulani from that person ambaye unaishi naye. Kwa hiyo sio kila kitu, yani like on a scale of 1 to 10 umezaliwa sawa. Mimi sidhani kama kuna kila mtu akizaliwa anapata kila kitu. Kuna wale ambao wanazaliwa wanaishi, then hata kama ana kila kitu Mungu atafanya namna yoyote ile, yani like so upata ile msemo kwamba dunia inazunguka sijui
dunia kidonati.
Okay, anayezungusha nani? Ni Mungu. Kwa ule tofauti umeweka kwamba kila mtu ataonja that nani hiyo pain kwa namna yoyote ambavyo yeye anajua. Yeye anajua namna kuiset. Kwa hiyo hata kama uwe na hela kiasi gani, hata kama uwe na miradi
the rotation of the earth, you rotate with the earth na utapita kwa hilo bonde. Wewe hutoliepuka bonde. Kama wenzako walipanda milima na wewe utapanda tu.
Hata kama utopanda, yani kuna namna tu utapata ile that pain.
Tegemea sasa wewe mlima wako Kilimanjaro
au Everest.
Yani hivyo Kilimanjaro au Everest, kwa yani kila mtu anapitia ile
ule mpando na kushuka.
Wewe utapanda kibonde au kilima, lakini you're all going to climb something.
Kwa hiyo mwisho wa siku bwana, yani sio lazima kila kitu upate, kwa sababu kukataa kwako unaweza kaa unastopisha vitu ambavyo labda visingetokea. Kwa hiyo ukutana na mkumbo wa watu wanakuambia mwanangu twende sehemu fulani, au twende tukawake, au twende sijui somewhere. Ukiona kama kuna umuhimu wa kwenda, sawa nenda. Lakini kama unaona kabisa mimi sijisikii, yani ni salama sana kusema hapana. Kwa hiyo sio lazima kupata kila kitu, maana ukipata kila kitu kutakuwa hamna maana ile mstari kwenye Biblia kwamba katika zile niseme nini, punishment, adhabu. Mungu aliweka zile adhabu kwamba mwanaume utakula kwa jasho lako, yani yani at the end of the day a subject of man to both men and women, kwamba kuna namna ambayo Mungu ameweka specially kwa kila mtu duniani. Hata kama akichelewa kuzaliwa ataonja a taste of pain in any dosage, niseme kitu kama hicho. Kwa hiyo being that the case, pain is always there for a reason, kwa sababu it's already written in the Bible, kwa sababu without pain there's no essence of living.
Because without pain you won't even remember God himself.
Because you'll be very far, the scope of your thinking will be very mocking.
Yes.
You won't be very subduing to God, kwa sababu that's the reason why he keeps you living on earth. So if you try to be very mocking or provocative, it's very easy to terminate you from this earth. Just be God fearing. It's always helpful. Kwa ukimwogopa Mungu kwa sababu amekupa maelekezo, just do something. Kwa kuna muda mwafaka ambao utakuja ukipata hicho kitu. Kwa umo kwenye kupata hivyo vitu, so lazima ukimbilie vyote hata kama kuna chances. Maana inaweza kaa like a diversion kutoka kwa shetani. Anaweza kaweka something very open, kuwekea uwazi au anakufungulia mlango. Kumbe ni mtego ambao unapunguza your worth.